Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here he is on third and long. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Rodgers throwing on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Catch made left side by Judy. Juke the defender. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here's 2nd and 7. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Now Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down throw by Rodgers. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Swessinger on the coverage.
To throw is Rodgers. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Cameron Johnston on the punt. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The Browns getting their offense out there. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm. You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw on 3rd down. That's Tillman. He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Rodgers here from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 6 now. Stiff arm success. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
A gain of 26 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw here on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
They'll go play action. isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. Back to throw now. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 18 on second down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Now here's Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up third and
1. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Warren on third down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, Warren. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Rodgers to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 13.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 31. That's another Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Inside. 258.
Again, Rodgers. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll try and throw it here. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Collects this at the 35. And the fumble recovery is made. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down to Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over now and have possession at the 25. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now, and I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They'll throw on first. That one is complete to Fannin. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. The Steelers offense headed out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
No. Blue 58.
Rodgers here from the gun. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Pressure comes for Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And they're on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Boswell on to send this away. To return to roam forward. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give them some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. Has him on the quick hitter. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Browns need some big yards in a hurry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 27. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Jerry Judy. A gain of 7. And the Browns
throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Dropping back to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Attempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down throw by Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down. Broken up by a big guy at the line. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers throwing on third down. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Steelers set to punt it. DeAndre Carter, the deep man. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Browns going on offense here, very late in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the 22-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Connection made to Judy. And he's taken down. Get some quality yardage on that play. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. First down, ball at the 36.
First down, Browns.
He's going to throw this one. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
And the Browns first down.
They are throwing it again. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's second and 5.
45-yard line.
Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter.
Dustin Hopkins.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Jukes one defender. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down.
Second down and 10.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job.
Oh, no, they kick it off. And the Browns are stopped a little inside the 30. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Judkins running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the Steelers.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This 42 yards from the right half. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that will tie things up in the third.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Warren here from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
We are going.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
The throw right side, caught by Njoku. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
The Browns first down.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
A gain of 11.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Cleveland.
To throw here on first down. Dumped off to his running back. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for a target. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd down at the 26.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers will look to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Into traffic, complete. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves him to the 48.
That's another
Still on the move,
Steelers
coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers here off the play action. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. You're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Incomplete. Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will not get there. They stop him at the line and come through to get the turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. To throw it on first down. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Nick Herbig making the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now looking to throw. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. On first down, Warren. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
Then you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Off play action, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
A give left side to Wood. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Go to 50. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Warren once more. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Ball carrier. Mason Graham on the stop. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
258.
They'll go again with Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 3. Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Ford on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Give up the middle to Ford. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers offense headed out. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. He cuts outside. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
319. 319.
Warren running between the tackles. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
358.
Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
358.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
We are going.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
First down, Browns.
Ford straight ahead.
Jerome Ford.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And it's 3rd down.
It's an option give to Junkins. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
And the Browns first down.
To the ground with Ford. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Back to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Now start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Play action with Rodgers. throw left side finds Fryermuth. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Looking to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Still going inside the 35. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. They'll run here following the penalty. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. And the receiver's going to take this. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Now an inside give to Johnson. It's a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Now following the penalty, they still need 7 here on 3rd down. Here's Johnson again. No gain on the run, so they're left with 4th and 7.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
A 45-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He finds Johnson. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's on target to Johnson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
1st down.
And we're down to 26 seconds on the clock after that spike. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll throw it. Big strike downfield to Judy. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
A 41-yard gain. 1st down.
And there's the spike, 8 seconds to go. Another try for them from the 11. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Joe Flacco sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.